Welcome back to the Boondoggle Tapes, a collection of recorded phone calls, emails, and journal entries of Sarah Boone, convicted of murdering her fiancé by zipping him up in a suitcase and leaving him to die. The Boondoggle Tapes are meant to spark real conversations about justice, incarceration, and mental health. You are joining us on July 11th, 2025 in Ocala, Florida, at Lowell Correctional, one of the country's most notorious women's prisons. In today's call, we see friction between Sarah and the people helping her to meet a deadline for her family law case. Buckle up and enjoy.
This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Hello.
Hey, Sarah.
Are you available?
Listen, I just saw your emails. I lost my window to get this done for you.
What do you mean?
I can't. I don't have the time to like. I put all the pages together that you wanted sent. Then I started getting all these emails and the stop and change this and do this. I don't have the time. I'm literally not even in front of a computer. I have no ability to get this done. So we need to figure out.
There's no changes.
There's a ton of changes. You sent me like 5 emails.
There's no changes. I'm typing it as is. It's just straight copying and pasting.
No, I don't have time, Sarah, to go in and like take the sections and put them in. I'm not even near a computer anymore. I have no ability to do it. Zero.
So I don't understand.
I told you that I had time to do this yesterday and this morning, and I don't. I'm done. I can't do it.
Yesterday I thought it was because you were out of commission for whatever you were working on.
Yeah,
Which is why you wanted to call you today at noon.
That's exactly right. I don't have the time to do it.
Because you were working on something. That's why I thought yesterday was, and then that's why I've been sending it to you in the parts that I've been trying to explain to you. It's uniform order, 11 pages.
Just hang on a second. Hang on a second.
Okay.
I'm putting up my computer.
It's just.
I got supplemental proceeding, page 2, page 3, do not send, alimony. Now there's like a page 6. For me to sit down and do this right and get this figured out for you correctly is going to take time.
It's not. You're overthinking this.
I am
When
not.
you had sent me your message yesterday, yes, you are, please. Yesterday, when you sent me my message saying that you received page 2 and 3 and that you're going to put it together and send it, you can't. That's what I was sending those to, is don't send it, because that's just one section out of like 5. I just didn't want you to send one section and then there's others that needed to be sent after I had sent it to you, letting you know that on the phone and in a message previously.
But like,
that's why I'm just sending it to you straight, copy and paste.
This is so fucking confusing. 4C alimony. Okay, so I just got this one. So this has to be in there too?
I don't know if you had a bad day or what's going on. This is why, it's straight copying and pasting. Everything is in order as it is.
I understand that, Sarah, but I don't have even the time to do that. Even the copying and the pasting, and then I literally don't have the time. But I'll tell you. So
I don't understand then why you kept telling me to send it to you and that we were going to get it out this weekend.
I didn't say we were going to get it out this weekend.
You did. You said Sunday, hopeful, and then if anything, Monday.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tonight. I'm going to comb through all of this stuff and put everything together. Okay.
Not even finished. I have 4 other sections that I have to send.
That's the problem. I have very brief windows of time where I can get this stuff done. Okay, so when do you think you're going to be done? Let's start there.
You came up and proposed the deadline of Sunday. So I have been working literally from 7 o'clock.
Let's just stop talking about that. Let's just focus on what we're going to do and focus on how we're going to.
Well, I've been working around what you had proposed, and that's why I had been working my butt off.
Let's refocus. My question was, when do you think you'll have everything done?
Sunday.
You'll have everything done by Sunday. Okay.
You have to understand, which is what I'm trying to help you understand, so you're not so fractious about all of this.
No, I'm not fractious at you. I'm just fractious because I want to get this done, and I want to make sure that you
Well, now
get.
you know, yes, now you understand why, like, I've been having a nervous breakdown for the last month and a half with this, dealing with everything else and surgery and being in prison and a DR. I have overcome all of these circumstances, and you've been my comfort zone knowing that you were going to help me with this in order for it to be done at the proposed time of this weekend.
Okay.
I work from literally sun up to literally sun down, and
Yeah.
then some.
Sarah, I'm not faulting you in any way. I'm just trying to tell you the reality of what's going on, and that we have a shared thing to get done. I'm not This isn't about pointing fingers and now you know what I've been through, and you said son
Well, for you to tell me that you can't do this now and I have no resources or any way to handwrite it,
none of that matters. Okay? What matters is how do we get this done?
I have tried to send these to you before, if you know, earlier in the week, but for whatever the reason is, you haven't been receiving it. So now we've been having to figure out how to send it to you page by page by page by page. So that's what I've been trying to do
So
in
here,
order
okay,
to ration
so
credit.
if your deadline is Sunday, um, okay, as fast as you possibly can, get those other sections done. Um, I already have the 4 pages collected. That gives me, if it's Sunday, then that gives me a little breathe. And by the way, Sarah,
You should have more pages than that.
and by the way, just so you know, like I never said that Sunday was a deadline. I was always, or there was miscommunication because I was always under like I'm have a very, very, very tight schedule, and I'm pretty aware of like when I can do things and when I can't. And I was expecting everything to get buttoned up and mailed today, which is why it's like
Wow, man. I don't think you remember what you tell me, and I have said this to you before, where you told me, you said, no, the latest would be Sunday, and we'll get it out on Monday.
well, if I did say that, then I was misspoken, and that is what it is.
Yeah, you
So
were very positive and reinforcing and just very supportive about it, which
I
is,
was. That's
you
not
know, like I said, absolutely, and just helped me think, hey, well, Sarah, just
okay.
keep going,
Let's
just keep going, just keep
let's
going.
all right. So let's refocus here. If it's Sunday, then that actually gives me a little bit of time. So um, let's get everything to me as obviously as fast as you can. But I can't mail anything on a Sunday, by the way.
I know that, which is why you said get it to you by Sunday, and you would have it out on Monday.
Okay, so I'll get it out on Monday. It's gonna be tight, can you just in case? I think you should start. This is important, right? So I think that you need to start handwriting this.
I have no paper.
Can you copy and paste this stuff and put it all together in one document, and then you
I've been
guys?
trying to talk to her for 2 days with no response.
She's not responding to you.
I don't know if her cat died. I don't know if something happened to her son. I don't know.
Well,
She's
is she
in Australia.
still pissed off at you?
She was never pissed off with me in the first place. She wrote me back and said it was just a misunderstanding and she's happy to help.
She was no. She was pissed. She was definitely pissed. She sent me an email. But regardless,
Like, what's wrong with you? Seriously. Like, I don't know if it's like, I
what
don't
does
know what
that?
anything that I've done, but all of a sudden, like, I don't know. Like, one minute, like, you're incredibly, like, uplifting and positive and everything else, and it's just like, I can't do it now, and then I don't get it.
I am not trying to give you a hard time. I'm trying to accomplish a goal with you, and I'm just trying to explain to you like I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to get this done for you. Like I'm not Superman, right? I can't like pause time and all that. So
I tried to explain all of this to you, I don't know how long ago. I don't know how long ago. You've seen the uniform order. You know what the expectations are, which is why I've been
yeah,
trying to
okay,
drill through it. So my thing is,
right.
I don't
What does
understand
that have
now
to do
why
with
all of a
anything?
sudden at the last minute that it's a problem. And I understand that you have things that you are doing, but you should have said so a long time ago, so I should have actually just, like I said in one of my messages you probably didn't read, start mopping floors and making beds so they can have pen and paper. literally working on this from sun up to sundown for days
I'm
since
not
I've been
faulting
back for
Sarah.
surgery.
I'm not faulting you. I'm saying that good. You should be. This is your this is your kid. I mean, fucking A, I would be doing the same thing. And I'm on your side. I'm not blaming you. I'm just telling you, like, hey, it doesn't matter if there was miscommunication or if I said, yeah, we're going to get this done and I was being positive and now I'm worried and you're taking that as though I'm like, oh, Peter should have told me this a while ago. That doesn't matter.
This was just day before yesterday. That's why I'm thoroughly confused how one minute you're like that and then today you're like this.
Because I'm extremely busy. And I trying to pull together like a million different things. Okay, so listen, here's what I think. Send me that stuff. I'll have to figure it out. Um,
There's nothing for you to do
but
other than add case law, please, which is what you promised.
Nicole can't cut and paste it? Oh, because she's not talking back to you. And I wasn't giving you a hard time about. I'm just trying to give you some insight and tell you, like, yeah, she might say she's not pissed, but she was pissed. I mean, she was upset.
Ask me if I care. Flip the next page.
Why don't you care? Why wouldn't you care about that?
I don't have time to care about that right now, and what exactly do you propose I do about it right this moment? Yesterday or the day before? After then writing her an email, confirming our friendship and thanking her for everything that she does.
Yeah, but, like, apologize to her and tell her, like...
I don't need for you to tell me what I've already done. Please.
It doesn't sound like you apologized to her, but whatever. It's not my thing.
Absolutely, just like it did Lana's, and everything else. And then it always comes back to bite us in the ass and say, I told you so.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. I think that, like, honestly, Sarah, I think that, like, people are going way out of their way to help you, and you shouldn't say, like, ask me if I care. I don't think that's right. I mean, like, you could say the same thing to her about me tomorrow.
That's your paranoia. That's your paranoia.
That's not.
I've done everything that I possibly can, and the thing is, though, at the same time, you don't have conversations with her on a daily basis. You don't work with her extracurricularly on these things to try to avoid and alleviate things for you to ask for me to ask you to do. You're not there. You're not in the relationship between me and her. You don't understand.
Yeah, but I
know
what I needed to
do, and everything's fine. And she's on a regular basis. She does go like this because she's 16 hours away and has a broken phone and a dying cat.
I know the facts, Sarah, and I know that you asked her to do all this work, and then she did it all, and then...
I didn't ask her. Remember that. We've already had this conversation.
Yeah, we did, and you did ask her. Or you said she volunteered, but whatever. I mean, you talked to her about it, you had her doing it, and then and I'm not mad about it. I mean, that's between you guys. I'm just saying, like...
Do you understand what the whole point of her doing that was?
No.
Or you don't, and you're just talking? She wanted me to see my document as a whole.
I'm just talking. Go ahead.
She wanted to see my document as a whole. She wanted me to see my document as a whole, as opposed to all of these different sections in individual tablet messages. So she said that she thought it would be a good idea for my mental clarity and sanity to type it up as a whole, so I could see what my work likes as in a whole progress.
That's not true why she did that. She did it because she thought that you were going to use it and print it out. And that's why she wrote to me and said, Sarah had...
Right, and that's where the miscommunication came in after she and I have already discussed it on the phone and in the messages.
Okay, so you think that she spent her entire weekend writing, like, 6-page documents?
What is the point of this?
You're bringing it up.
Oh, man. I don't know.
I'm just trying to get us over the finish line here. So why don't we do...
said that you can't do this?
No, you're not listening to me.
I don't get it.
I don't want...
I got up, was excited to talk to
Hey,
you about stuff,
Sarah,
and make sure you were okay and how everything was going yesterday, and then this? I don't get it.
Just listen to me, please. Please.
Like, do you want me to feel really bad about Nicole?
No.
Because I feel really bad about Nicole, and you're just mutating it.
I don't want you to feel bad. I just don't think that you should say...
About this whole situation.
Can I just finish what I'm going to say, please? I don't want you to feel bad. I just don't want you to say things like, ask me if I care, because this is someone that's spent a lot of time and loves you and is trying to help you. And for you to say that is...
I'm talking about this moment right now.
Okay, but you think that doesn't hurt any more? Like if I heard you said that about me, I would be upset.
When I say ask me if I care, I mean do you want me to care about it after it's already been resolved? That's what I'm not understanding.
I don't know. But anyway, can I just get back to what I was going to say? So this is what I was going to say. Sunday is gives me a little bit of breathing room. Um, if you're not comfortable asking Nicole to kind of like copy and paste everything together, and you think that's going to take too long,
I've been trying to get a hold of her for 2 days. I'm not sure what you're misunderstanding with that. And I've just sent her messages. I called her 5 times today.
Oh, right. Yep, you're right. Sorry, I got a lot going on, Sarah, man. I got like 5 million things.
So do I. I do too.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to get you to please understand, and I do totally understand with you, which is why I've been working with so closely, because I'm trying to alleviate things for you. But this whole typing, this cutting and pasting thing and mailing overnight, you and I know what to do and how to do it.
But the problem is time.
And you said that you were going to help me with case law because you're like, it's no problem and it's simple. So with that being said, I just left some things open for case law to be added.
Sunday is our deadline. I'm going to do my very, very best to get all of this done. I'm not sure how I'm going to freaking do that, but I'm going to have to figure it out and die trying, I guess. But because I'm your friend and I'm here to help you, and I know you know that. And even though we're spatting right now, it's not a big deal. But I care about you and I want this to get done. So I'm gonna really do my very, very best to get this done.
And I'm super grateful, which I already am, and I just don't want Sunday to roll around and you be like, well, you need to go mop some floors and make some beds.
Well, that's why I'm having this conversation with you, because I think the miscommunication was the amount of copying and pasting and all this kind of stuff is a lot more than I was allotting time for. So now
I know, that's why I've been trying to make you aware every single day, verbally and in messages, so you understood. I wanted to make sure you knew.
Okay, well, I guess.
And again, you've seen the uniform order, so you know the different sections.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I don't have the time to sit there.
I mean, you were the one, I believe, who actually read it to me.
Sarah,
because I got it 7 days later.
I don't have time to read through your parenting plan and making sure that like what you've written covers what section. I mean, this isn't like I'm
not asking you to do it. I've already done that. I think you're making a mountain out of a molehill. It's just cut and paste and add case law with the page numbers at the top.
It's incredible. Like
just trying to help you.
Mountain out of a molehill. Like you don't know what's going on in my life. You don't know how busy I am. And
I'm talking about just this awful pretrial statement. That's all.
I know you're talking about that, but you're saying like I'm making a mountain out of a molehill and it's just copy and paste and blah blah blah. Listen, Dara, I'm not an idiot. Like I know when I look at something like how long it's going to take me to get it done, and I could do a shitty job, but I don't do a shitty job. I make sure that
You never do a shitty job.
Make sure that everything is ticked and tied and proper. Which is
I know, and that's why I love working with you, is because you know what to do and how to do it right the first time. Absolutely.
But when I say to you, like I'm running up against a wall here, and we got to get this done, and we're on the same team. Remember that. We got to figure out a way to get this done. And
yes,
you tell me I'm making a mountain out of a molehill. I don't know how else to explain to you that it's not a molehill. Like I'm telling you, like we're running up against it, and I want to make sure
it's not a molehill at all. I've been dealing with it for a month and a half.
I want to make sure that you get what you want committed, to the judge and to the court.
Yes, please. I'm overdue. That's why I've put my heart and soul into all of this, and just it is what it is, what it is, what it is. Just I got to get to her.
Sarah, let's do this. Let's regroup. We're going to work on this. We're going to get through it like we do with everything else. I really was not trying to give you a hard time. Maybe my language was a little, I don't know, coarse or whatever. It's just because I'm running at 1,000,000 miles a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for you to finish sending me everything that you need to send me. And then,
If you think that this is a shit storm already, it's going to be a shit hurricane by the time if I send all of these to you at one time. That's why I was trying and thought it was a good idea also for like the few little pages here and there that trickle in, that it might be something that you could sit down for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, cut and paste, add your case law, wait for the next one to come in.
in theory, that's awesome, but it's just the way things are going right now. It's like
You'll spend a day doing this once you get everything, and I don't even know last minute if you're going to be getting everything. So as I send it to you, that's why I've just been waiting for verification.
All right. The point is this. Let's refocus. If you do get a hold in a call and she can start like organizing this and making this like exactly how you want it, that would be huge. If she can't, okay, we'll deal with it. And I'm just gonna keep moving forward. Okay.
I have segments that I can send to you. I'll just send them to you page by page by page.
Okay.
What do you want me to do now?
What do you mean, what do I want you to do? I want you to send me the stuff. Just keep sending it the way you've been sending it.
I'll continue to send pages, but I just want to make sure, that pages come in not in order because of their content amount. So just make sure, please, if you could, that the top left is the page number. They're perfectly in page numbers.
Okay.
Like, are you positive that you're okay? Because I'm kind of scarred from this phone call, and I just want to make sure that I'm not doing anything wrong or something that I can't correct.
Why are you scared? Don't be scared. Come on.
I'm not scared. I said I'm scarred.
Sorry, scarred. Don't be scarred. It's fine. I'm just really, really busy and stressed, and I'm trying to explain to you that we're up against it, and like I said, I'm going to do my very, very best to get this done. So can't really say anything more than that. And I know that's unsettling and it's difficult, but that's the reality. And I'm going to do my very, very best.
Is there a but after that, or it's just period?
No, it's just period. Why?
Because as I've explained to you in my life, I've been disappointed in so many ways where I just don't know what to expect, and the shoe always falls. The other shoe always falls. And I just want to make sure with this and everything that I have invested in it that you are not going to be one of those disappointments. And I just...
So I'm going to be a disappointment. Like if I cannot get this done, like, sorry, if I have the time and
that's why
the ability to do it.
Like, is it an if thing?
Like, and I understand it's like disappointing, but like if I physically am unable to get this done, I am personally going to be a disappointment to you.
I don't know how you read between the lines so incorrectly. I never said that. Just I don't want you to be one because I love you guys so much that, again, it's like the whole beaten dog thing where I allow you to pet me. And then it's like, instead of a pet, it's a punt.
Right.
And I don't want it to be that way.
But you're saying it's like my fault. Like I'm going to be a...
Where do you get that from?
Because you just said it.
Get it.
Where am I getting it? You just said it, Sarah. You just said, I don't want you to be a disappointment. You're like, I'm like a dog. I'm allowing you to pet me, and then you're going to like hit me. It's not me. It's the life circumstances that I'm in. And I'm, like I said, I'm going to do
I don't think you're okay, man. Like, I don't know what I did. Like,
You have 1 minute remaining.
all right.
Peter, I just want to make sure you're okay because you've never been like this before. I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, okay. All right. So listen, just call me tomorrow, and we'll pick up the pieces and we'll go from there. Okay. Take care.
Thank you.
Okay. Call me tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Boondoggle Tapes. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We look forward to your joining us again, and until then, please stay safe and take care of one another.